Hi everyone and welcome. This is Alex here of Advice by Alex on Etsy, and I'm here to do your weekly angelic guidance video for the week of August 8th through the 15th, 2021. I want to thank you for stopping by and giving me a listen to. If you like this channel, I ask that you hit the subscribe button and the little notification button and the all button, so that way you get all the future uploads of all my videos as well. If you like this channel, and you want to purchase a reading from me, or you would like to donate, any donations are welcome. I'll leave all my information in the description box below, so that way you know where to be able to find me and how to purchase a reading. And of course, as I said before, if you would like to submit a question for a opportunity to have your question answered in a weekly video, then please feel free to email me and put your question for the YouTube video there, and just as long as you don't send it to my YouTube messages, I am good, because I'm very bad at checking those. I'm good at checking my email every day though, so I'll be able to see that when you are able to do that. So if you can, that would be great. So that way you get to see a glimpse of how I work and for a reading, and then you'll be able to go ahead and further get a more in-depth version then. So that is really good, and this is also for you guys. I know we're going through this venture together with everything that's going on, and some of you may be struggling, so that is a perfect way to get your questions answered. So, and always good there. So at this time, I ask that you have your feet firmly planted on the ground, have your heart wide open to be able to receive the angel messages that you're about to receive, and to be able to light a white candle as well. And that way it is what it is. And the cards that I'm going to be using are the Diana Cooper deck by Archangel, or the Archangel Animal Oracle cards by Diana Cooper. That is the deck that I'm going to be using for today. Yes, I still have to get my deck, but I am in the process of paying multiple bills at the same time right now. Just paid my rent, so that is really fantastic. Another month down, yay. And then also, I was in the process of paying my school bill for my university that I had to pay. That was left over when I took a break, and so I had to pay the rest of that off before returning. So that is really what I'm doing. So starting August 22nd, I'll be paying that every month. So yay, for 4 months until it's done. So I'm very ready to get out of that payment. So as you can imagine, it's a doozy of a payment. Nobody likes paying for school. So but anyhow, let us get in here to the messages here. So we're going to go ahead and have our feet firmly planted on the ground, and we are going to be able to take a moment of silence while I tune in energetically and empathically and see what messages the angels have for us for this upcoming week. Alright. Alright, so right away when I'm tuning into the energies of the week is that I'm really feeling a lot of anxiety toward this week. I do feel like we all have a lot going on, and we're also anxious about a lot of things that are going on in our life currently. Another thing that I was picking up was a lot of overthinking. Um, what the overthinking was symbolizing was how to make the next steps forward. I feel like all this energy that is around us is helping us to be able to redirect our steps and get us on the correct path. I do feel like that is really what it is, because Archangel Jeremiah is really coming in very strong and helping us course correct our life and be able to put us in the spot that we are doing. And I feel like that's where a lot of our anxiety is coming from, because we are resisting the change. And the more that we resist, the more tower cards that are going to be happening for all of us here. And really, that is just not a really good thing if you resist, because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. So pay attention to whatever thoughts or ideas that are coming into your head for this upcoming week. That will be an indicator of what you're supposed to be doing. So whatever is coming up the most, that is really what that is. So whether that's going back to school, switching careers, getting a new job and leaving your old job, or going to work for your own, be your own boss kind of thing, or ending a relationship, starting a relationship, all that good stuff. So whatever it is for you, that is specifically for you as well. I do feel like there is a lot of change in the air for this upcoming week. So that is really one of the things that is coming forward at this time. And I do feel like this is all about going within your soul and doing a lot of heart healing. So doing that inner work. This is always good. Like I always mention, that is good if you need an extra pair of eyes to see a counselor and things like that, and they'll be able to help you on the correct path. So it's always good to never go in it alone if you do not feel like you could do it alone. And remember, you are never alone. So you have your spiritual team guiding you in the right direction, and also your loved ones on the other side are always with you. So you are never alone, and God is always with you as well. So really, it's always a win-win. So even if we are afraid of something, our loved ones are watching over you to be able to guide you in the right direction and the right path. So that is always a good thing. What else is going on for this upcoming week? I think those are the main things that I was feeling for this upcoming week. And some of the main messages that were coming through. I'm sure more will come through. I was also going into the fact, I do feel like there is going to be a lot of pressure on us for this upcoming week. So we are best be able to go with the flow for things for this week and not let the pressure get to us. So allowing whatever you do for self-care, and just going with the flow. I think of Finding Nemo and Dory, and just keep swimming, and that's all about mindfulness too, just being in the present moment and living day by day, and not being so future oriented or in the past oriented. And that does take a lot of time to be able to get to that point, but once you get to that point, you'll be able to realize, hey, yay, I'm finally living in the moment. Yay, it feels so good. And then the fear goes away of a lot of things. So, just taking the step and planning. So, yay, that is really good. And, yeah, I think that's basically it. So let us get in here to the energy of this week. So I feel like I'm going to have to get a lot of crayons to be able to draw the energy, because I would like to be able to draw the energy for you guys. I have plenty of paper, so I'm good on the paper. Although, here in Ohio, they have a tax-free weekend, so maybe this weekend I'll go to like Target or Walmart or one of the stores and get some school supplies and be able to get that for everybody. So that'll be really good. So it'll be on the sale, so Yay, no tax. So that'll be really good. But yes, so let us get in here to the red energy. This past week, the energy was a doozy. We had a lot of red, a lot of red, and I feel like that red is going to be continuing, especially with things that are going on in the world right now, and you know what those are, but we can't say them. So we are going to be having the red energy go up even more. And the red is all about that passion, anger, manifestation, desire, all that good stuff. So, so as long as we don't use the anger in a negative way, and if we use that to fuel it toward a positive thing, then we are completely fine. Right away, they're going to be showing me toward the green. Remember last week, we had 0 give and take of love. But this week, the green is plentiful. And they are showing me because Archangel Raphael is coming through and helping us with that love and the give and take of love. Remembering to honor yourself is what he's saying, and also to set your boundaries with other people if need be. And it's all about that give and take of love. And there's a ton of green for being able to love other people, love yourself, and just have that loving feeling in general, and having your heart be more open. So that is really good. Allowing your heart to be open and not to be afraid to have it to be open and things like that. So that is really good as well. So next we're going to go in here into the orange, which this week we have a lot more orange than we did the last week. So well, orange is always good for wellness, creativity, and also sexual energy. So it's always a good time for that with between the orange and the green and the red. That'd be a high time for a lot of adulting fun as well. So yay for the adulting factor as well. So let us get in here into the yellow. So there is a little bit of yellow. There's not a lot of yellow for self-confidence and self-growth. But there is some, but there's not like a huge amount. Next we're going to go into the pink. So we do have more pink available to us this week and things like that for healing and self-love and self-care. That is in there for that. So that is really absolutely fantastic. And next we're going to be moving on up into the blue. So there is going to be a lot of blue for this week. There are a lot more than last week. If you notice that there was not a lot of communication last week, that was because there was hardly any blue to be able to have that communication and to be able to speak your truth to other people. So this week we do have a fair more amount of blue. So that also adds to the red, the green, and the orange as well. So keep that in mind. And next we're going to be moving on up into the indigo slash violet. I do feel like it's going to be high, not as high as this past week. And interesting enough, this is all about Balance, the badger. Without even drawing what it is, so you got an extra card of the week. So it's all about having that balance. And so we do have is for the indigo slash violet, we do have a good amount, but not as high as last week. So, but we'll be able to hear our guides, our angels, and our loved ones, and things like that. And our intuition will be quite high as well. And we'll be getting a lot of downloads, so don't expect sleep to be as good this week. You'll be getting a lot of dreams, and you'll be waking up. So, and we even have the possibilities of going to different realms and things like that in your dreams. So, different dimensions, different realms. How exciting. Next we're going to go into the purple. So we're going to be able to hear God, angels, guides, loved ones, our spiritual team, and things like that. So that is really fantastic. So yay. That is really good. So let us get in here to the cards for this week. So I feel like I babbled on a lot for so far for this week. And I also do apologize for not doing it for the past 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks have been really stressful, and just the time wasn't there to be able to do everything that I wanted to do. So I am back in the game, so I apologize about that. So let us get here into the energies of the upcoming week of August 8th through the 15th. Oh, wow. Hmm. Wasn't sure this was going to come up, but it is coming up. So the first card here right off the bat is the one that I do not like. We have the Tower, which is all about change. A lot of us fear the Tower because we don't like change, but this is saying what we are in the process of change and transformation. And then also, because if you look at the wings, you could think of freedom as well, so allowing yourself to be more free. So that's another way of looking at it, and it's with Archangel Azrael and Bo Keeping, and it's prepare for change. The next here is that we have is partnership. So partnership of they're reminding me of balance, equilibrium, having the equal partnership of balance. Allowing yourself to have that partnership and letting go of the control, being a leader as well. So trust in the support of the universe with Archangels Michael and Faith, and that is what the deer is all about. And the raven, the deer. So next we have is the dolphin in reverse. And funny enough, this is my soulmate and my twin flame card. So this is leading us into the twin flame and soulmate arena. So what I think this is leading us up to are something to do with our twin flames and soulmate. And it will slowly be developing because it's a slow moving energy of this week, especially when it's in reverse. So they're saying to watch out for the signs and symbols from your soulmates and twin flames. They will send you your signs and symbols, either through dreams or in reality. Alright, so the overall is that we have is the kangaroo, which is all about communication and listening. So being able to understand and listen to what others are saying. So I do feel like the blue is going to be guiding the red this week, so the communication is going to be guiding the red. So it's be a force for good with Archangel Rockwell, Caressa, and Sandalphon. And I'm also picking up Archangel Gabriel with this card. So the next card here is that we have is the Gray Squirrel. And this is all about not letting yourself overthink. Because right now there's a lot of overthinking going on in regards to the change. So allowing yourself to step back, allowing our ego to be out of the way, and allowing ourselves to be in our hearts instead of our ego. So that is really what that is all about. So, but that brings us to the end of the reading. And remember, if you'd like to send in your question, I'll leave all that information in the description box below for future YouTube videos, and then we'll be able to answer your question live. So that's always exciting. Hopefully everyone has a good time back to school and be safe in school, and your kids are doing well. Keep studying. That's what I say. Keep studying and keep learning. So I'm a lifelong learner, so I will never stop learning. So but yeah, so that brings us to the end of the reading here, folks. So until next time, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend and a good week. Stay safe. God bless you. I love you, and until next time, I will talk with you guys later. Bye, everybody.